Hello, students. This is me, teacher Mahmoud. And today we have a class of English. I think it's going to be somehow or quite interesting. Cooperative society, or sometimes we can say society participation or community participation. It is interesting, and it is in your book of Spine 5. It is for the students of level 2. So there is an interesting topic, and I think it has something to do with that last one of Amna Hamid, or that one of success of Amna Hamid family. So that has something to do with social work, and today we will talk also cooperative society, or social work. It is a social work. So it is a very short and easy passage in that book, page 5. Read it carefully. Read the passage carefully of cooperative society that answers the following question. Number A is not that important, but number B, I mean the exercise B, there are 5 questions. Somehow direct, so try to do them well. Page 5. It is not only that, but also let the exercise C and come to exercise D. You will find a question D as the exercise with 4 questions on page 6. Also answer them carefully. That's it. This is the first part. The second part, or I will say exercise F, also it is the one has something to do with cooperative society. It is only that passage. So please read the radio spine. We have radio spine, flash news. Read them all, then answer the following question. And that is F. So the exercise of the passage in general has A, B, C, D, E, F, but just we do B, D, and F. When it comes to F, I just try to help you with radio spine news flash. So here are the questions. These 3 questions, 1, 2, 3, has something to do with the exercise F of radio spine. So the question 1 defines the community help needed. There are about 4 or 5 flash news. Read them carefully. Then in each flash news, answer these 3 questions. Number 1, identify the community help needed in each flash news. 2, what's the problem in each news flash? So in the exercise F, there are about 4 or 5 flash news. So what is the problem? Identify the problem in each news flash. Finally, concerning exercise F, come to question 3. Write your own news flash. There are 3 choices, 3 topics to choose or to write about one. So just you can see the news flash, the style they are written, and the vocabulary which are available over there. They can help you a lot to write or to prepare your own news flash in a short paragraph. There are 3 topics. You can choose one to write a flash news about. That's it. That's all about the history of the passage of reading. So read it carefully and answer those questions. Let's go ahead, a little ahead, but also has something to do with that passage to know a bit about suffixes. And as the students of level 2, we already had a background about suffixes and prefixes, but today there is some short and easy exercise. Let us do it concerning only suffixes. And when it comes to suffixes, it is not all suffixes but also only able and iv. These two suffixes come at the end of the original word to change it or to make it adjective. So we use able and ive to make adjectives, and here are the verbs. So here are 8 verbs. The verb number 1, move. So check to see whether it suits able or ive. Move. So can we say movable or moving? Anyway, that's up to you. Renew. Love. Value. Talk. Compare. Believe. Attract. These 8 words, please use, put at the end one is able or ive to change them to adjective. Then we can use them in that exercise, page 8. In the page 8 there is an exercise of 8 sentences. So use these words in those sentences in their suitable positions after adding able and ive in a suitable verb. That's it. That's all. So I think it's going to be quite easy. But don't forget, on page 8 there are 8 sentences to deal with, to choose the suitable verb, but not only to choose and write it, but also to add an ive at the end of each of the verbs. Go ahead, conclude these very simple exercises. Let's conclude with Java. Model, travel. So anyway, these verbs, if you want to add ing, because we need to add ing at the end of some verbs, for instance, in case of gerund, to change them to nouns, or in case of progressive tenses, we need to add the ing at the end of this verb. So run to become running, dig becomes digging, and admitting, stopping, sitting, cutting, nodding, counsel, modeling, and traveling. So now they said these letters should be doubled. Which letter? I mean the last one, the last consonant one. And by the way, from the the year 1 or when we were in the primary school, we know that letters or alphabets of English are divided into vowel letters and consonant letters. So look, U is vowel, N is consonant, I is vowel, G is consonant, I is vowel, T is consonant letter, O is consonant letter, P is consonant letter, I is vowel letter, T is consonant letter, U is vowel letter, T is consonant, O is vowel, D is consonant, and so on. E is vowel, E is vowel, E is vowel, but L are consonant. So when do we double the last letter? If a verb, just also we are just talking about verbs, but there are letters which need to be doubled, not important to be only in verbs, but today we just, on page 9, we just talk about the verbs. So if you want to add ing, we have to double the last letter N. Why is that? The rule says, if a verb ends in one of the consonant letters, like N and G and T and P and T and so on, and D and L, and before that consonant letter is a vowel letter, like U and I and O and U and E and so on. We call them vowels. And we want to add the ing, we have to double the last letter. So run becomes running with double M, and dig becomes digging with double G, admit becomes admitting with double T, stop becomes stopping with double P, sit becomes sitting, and cut, cutting, nut, nubbing, and so on. So if a verb ends in a consonant letter, and before consonant there is the only single vowel, and that sound of vowel should be short. So just run. The sound of U here is pronounced as A, but it is quite short. Dig, the sound of I is quite short. So if there is a verb ends in, a consonant letter, any consonant letter, and before consonant there is only single vowel, and that vowel sounds quite short, we double the last letter if we want to add the ing. That's why we get running, digging, we have to double the last letter, because these words end in a consonant, and before that consonant there is a vowel letter. I hope it's clear. But also, when it comes to cancel and model and treble, I just put them, these three, the last, because people in America never double these L's. So cancel and model and treble in American English, not important, but we are the people in Africa, we do use the British one. So in the British form of spelling, we have to double L, we say cancelled, double L, or cancelling, modeling, and trebling or trebled, we have to double that one, but that one is not quite important. We deal with them as the other verbs. We have to double L here and here and here and here. But if someday or one day in your life you comes up or discovered that this L written with only one L, make sure that is the American English, but not the British one. But all over the world, we have to double these last letters. Thank you. That is the first part of our philosophy.